Today we're going to talk about one of the best offerings from Orto Parisi. It's called Bergamask. Beautiful fragrance. One of the best, not just from Orto Parisi, but one of the best of all time in my opinion. Very artistic in terms of not just the perfume and its smell, but also the presentation as well. Now, if you go to the Orto Parisi website and you click on Bergamask, there are no notes listed. Like any other Orto Parisi perfume, the notes are not listed there. And there are a few images which are attached to each perfume, and the end users like us, are left to make out a story behind those particular pictures and also associate that with the smell of the perfume. The perfumer behind this is the legendary Alessandro Gottieri. Now, if you go to the Orto Parisi website, like I said earlier, there are no notes listed. So instead of the notes, there are 4 different images, and I'll try to put up those images in this video. The first image you get is that of a human wildling, I would say, wearing very rudimentary clothes, maybe a leather, or it could be some kind of a wrap before, the advent of textiles. So, humans used to cover themselves with whatever they had. So that kind of a person, long hair, holding some cowbells or horse bells. So that's the first image that you get. The second image is Bergamask written in the fresh peel of maybe bergamot or lemon. So that thing is there. That image is there. Then after that, you'll find around 3 people sitting on a bench wearing, animalic or evil looking masks. And the last one is that of a tree, and you'll see some yellow fungus growing on that particular tree. So, wow, these 4 images tells a lot of stories, and it's up to each one to interpret what those pictures mean. So to me, when I looked at them, what popped out was first the citrusy, the yellow, the peel. So there is definitely some element of freshness to it, but it's not just that. In addition to that, there's an image of someone who's really in the wild holding cowbells, and there are 3 people wearing animalic masks. So that denotes that, hey, it's not going to just be fresh, but expect a twist in it. There's going to be some duality to it. Maybe you'll go to the opposite end and get a, equally repulsing musk. Okay, so you look at those images, that's what you get. And the third one is a nice tree, so maybe elements of woodsiness. So very nice imagery. Before you even spray this on, you think of that and you're going in with an expectation. Now, does it live up to that expectation? Let's find out. Before we go there, first looking at the bottle, like all the Orto Parisi bottles, beautiful looking bottle, very nice, elegant bottle. And the caps of each Orto Parisi bottle is different. So this one, if you look at it, it's got a bronze or a golden tinge to it. And remember that earlier pic that I was talking about, a person holding some cowbells. So this kind of reminds me of that. This kind of texture reminds me of those cowbells. And there, if you look at the cap here, there is some, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's an woodsy element, or it's sometimes, I think that it's a horn, a material of the horn, of animal's horn. It's maybe to represent that. So again, beautifully done in the presentation. 10 out of 10 for the bottle and also for the imagery, getting the user to experience, an atmosphere of, bergamask even before spraying the perfume. Okay, let's spray this and see how it performs and feels like. I like the sprayer. It gives out a good amount of perfume when you spray it. And right at the start, it's so beautiful. You get that very fresh blast of citrus. There is, I don't know what kind of citrus is it. It is bergamot, but it also feels like there is some orange in it. It feels like there's some lemon in it. So a combination of all these citrus fruits is what I'm getting from this. Beautiful opening. And this opening is, will be appealing not just to the person who's wearing this, but to people around you. Very appealing opening. I love this. Now the musky part of it. So this one covers that, the bergamot peel, the citrus in the images, the yellows in the images. But after some time, what happens is the musk starts getting into the journey. And it was surprising for me because looking at those images, I felt that the musk is going to be a little bit harsh. It's going to be too animalic, and maybe it's going to put the perfume out of balance. But to the contrary, nothing of that happens with the musk coming in. It's one of the most beautiful musks that you can smell. I don't know if it's natural or synthetic, but the musk somehow actually complements the bergamot over there. The musk doesn't get too animalic. It doesn't off-put you. It doesn't smell like an animal's hide. No, it's a very beautiful musk complementing the bergamot or the citrus opening that you get in the start. So job well done again. Beautiful creation from Alessandro Gottieri on this particular scent. I just love this scent profile. It's something very unique, and I don't think that, though there are many other citrus fragrances, it's not similar to any of them. It's completely different. And you might feel that it's Bergamask, it's going to be common, but no, this is a very unique perfume in its own. And this will help you stand out from the crowd. It's got that kind of a scent profile. Coming to the performance of this particular scent, the performance is awesome. Okay, so talking about the projection first, once you spray it, you're going to project very loudly for the first, I would say, 4 or 5 hours. The first 2 hours is going to be a beast mode. You're going to radiate around maybe 3 feet around you, and people all around you are going to sense it. It's going to have a nice sillage as well, and the projection is so good that, I have received compliments from people when I worn this. Once I was wearing this perfume and I was just getting into a car. My friend was picking me up to go to office. I just opened the car, didn't even get in, and he was in the driver's seat, and he told me, "Whoa, what's that you're wearing?" And he said, "It's not smelling bad. It's just that, as soon as you open the car, I could get this nice smell radiating into the car." So projection wise, very good. It's powerful for the first 2 hours, and still it goes strong maybe 5-6 hours. Whenever you spray it on your clothes and you move around, you're going to get consistent whiffs of that particular perfume. So almost, I would say, beast mode in projection. And then when it comes to longevity is also very good. I get around 8 hours on my skin, and on the skin also, it actually kind of projects and radiates. It doesn't become a skin scent very soon. And longevity on the clothes is more than a day, so it's going to last you 24 hours plus. So when it comes to longevity and performance, I think it's amazing. It's great. Occasions to wear. I wear this more casually than for formal wear. You can still do this in office. You can maybe go a little bit less on the sprays, maybe 2 or 3 sprays, and you're good for office. It's going to create a beautiful bubble around you. But I use this more for casual occasions, and I go to some outdoor events or to a party where there's open spaces or the hall is big, and I go 4 to 6 sprays. And the bubble is so nice, and it doesn't offend anyone because the environment is like that. It's not closed and it's open. And the time of the day, I normally prefer the daytime when I wear this, because it goes with that entire bright effect of the sun, just for imagery. But having said that, you can even pull this off in evenings or even nights as well. So that way, I feel this kind of DNA is versatile. It's got that brightness which enables you to wear it during the day or during summer, spring. It's also got that dense musk, which is not too dense. It's just right there in the balance, which will also enable you to wear it in winter as well. And its performance is good in both summer and also in winter. I think in summer, when the heat hits your body, then it's going to radiate even a little bit more. Now, is this a blind buy? I would say yes. If you got the money for it, it is. It has become a little bit expensive in the last couple of years. I think one bottle now costs close to 19,000 or 18,000 Indian rupees, which is more than 200 US dollars. So it is expensive, but this can become your signature scent. It can become a signature scent. I'm not using it as a signature scent, but it's got that kind of a profile. If you like this profile, you can make it your signature scent. And this scent is not common, so you can smell something unique, and also you can smell nice. So blind buy, yes, I would say. Beautiful DNA, compliment getting DNA, you can definitely do a blind buy, provided you know you have the bucks for it. uh, do let me know what you think about this particular perfume. Have you tried this? How does it compare to other Orto Parisi scents that you have? Drop in a like and a comment, and please subscribe. I'll see you again in the next video.